like to do my tours of the setting in person. However, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we've unfortunately not been able to do that. So I wanted to give you a flavour about what our nursery school is all about and a bit of a visual into seeing exactly what is behind the doors. So walking over to this side of the room, we've got our physical area, which is mainly the climbing frame. We do have other elements to this area, and we have tunnels and hoops and beanbags that children also use. The children are very aware of the rules surrounding the climbing frame. They know they can only have 4 children on there at a time, and the visual gives them that prompt. Moving over to our creative area. So we have a child-initiated approach here. That doesn't mean the children just get on and play freely without adult supervision. It's a very closely monitored environment, and things have been chosen specifically to encourage the children to have that level of independence. You'll see resources are laid out, the children know where everything is, the children can access paper, craft, pens, staplers, and there's an element of risk involved in that, and we work with the children to assess the risk when they're using those materials. Towards the back of the area, we've got an area for the children to display their artwork and to take pride in their work. And we do a range of different activities over here, including junk modelling, painting, rubbings, various different crafts, and sometimes we'll even mix other resources into this area and allow the children to use cars to create tracks and all sorts of mark making. Moving into the centre of the room, we have our awe and wonder curiosity area. We have our small world, our loose parts, and our block play here. This area is fantastic because it's got lots of space, which means the children can explore various different resources. They can spend a lot of time building, and they have that time and space without feeling crowded, or that any of their objects or their models might get knocked into. And this area is very much cordoned off to prevent children from running through. So you can see again the resources are laid out very carefully with this in mind, and we encourage the children to access the resources that they need to build the models that they want to make. Moving over beyond the small world area, we have our cosy corner. Our cosy corner is a sanctuary in the setting. It's soft, children can come and lie down if they're feeling tired, they can share a book, they can listen to an audio tape, music, and we've got a range of musical instruments in the hamper at the back there. Sometimes the children will bring their play from their instruction into the cosy corner, and that's fine too, and we encourage them to be flexible with the space. Talking of being flexible, our role play area in the corner is very much a free area, and the children enjoy moving the role play and using it in other areas of the room. You'll regularly see the role play area become a cinema, a train, a doctor's surgery, a vet's, a hospital, and we encourage the children to move the furniture around, to use props in different ways, and we model that with them. Beyond our role play area is our Play-Doh station, a very popular area of the setting. The Play-Doh station has a limit of 4 children, you can see the visual there, and also the children have other clues such as the number of knives that are out on the mats. The children can make their Play-Doh here, they can write their name on the side to say when they want to use the Play-Doh and who's coming next. And the Play-Doh can be used in various role play scenarios which the children enjoy doing. Every day we have our snack cafe. When the snack cafe is open, the children can see the green sign, and that indicates that they can help themselves to a seat. They'll come over and they'll wash their hands, they'll sing our washing up song to make sure that they wash their hands for plenty of time, and they help themselves to a drink from their water bottle, and fruit, a cracker, and a glass of milk. When the children have finished, we encourage them to wash their own cups up, tipping any remnants away and sweeping the floor if there's any crumbs on the floor. And they enjoy the snack cafe. The best thing about the snack cafe is it doesn't take anything away from their experiences. They could be in the middle of building a big tower and then they can stop, have a snack, and they can come back to it. And the room is being devised so the children aren't able to run through and disrupt each other's learning as much as possible. We give the children choice over their learning. The children can access all different areas, and the way that we manage our curriculum encourages them to choose areas that they maybe wouldn't always go to naturally. But But one of the things the children enjoy doing is making a choice about when to go outside. And towards the corner of the room here is our access to our rear garden. When the children decide that they want to go outside, they can find their photograph, pop it on a clip, and pop it up on the whiteboard to say, I want to go outside now. When the green sign shows on the door, they know they can go outside, and when it's red, it's closed. They'll swap their slippers for their wellies, and they'll sit here and get themselves into their coats before heading outside. And the staff use a combination of ferrying children outside, but also using the walkie-talkies to make sure that they get to the garden safely. And of course, when they need to go to the toilet, they can put their name back, pop it back into the tray, and go and use the toilets afterwards. So I think that gives you a flavour of our setting. And although the best way to see it is when it's full of life and full of children, I think that you can see some of the ideas and some of the thoughts behind what goes into Old Basing Village Nursery School and our Little Owls room in particular. We will be sharing a video of our owlets room in the upcoming days. This is our beautiful natural rear garden. The children can access the garden through free flow from the hall to the gate, where they then have their names on a board and they know how many children are in the garden and whether there's room for them. And obviously the area is always supervised by our team. We enter our garden and see that we're very lucky to have a secluded space with very natural shade, lovely trees, and a very, very peaceful atmosphere. I'm going to go quiet for a little bit while we wander through the garden, just so you can hear the sound of the birds. Over on this side of the garden, we've got our parking bay where the children can line up the bikes when they've finished riding them. We use a section of our car park and cone it off when the children are here, and they can ride around on a large open space on the bikes, and the bikes develop a range of skills, including balancing. We can put the wheels down so that the children have 2 wheels or 3 wheels, and the scooters. Our bug garden gives the children an added focus in the garden, and we use our tough trays to explore many, many different things, many different senses out here. Just wandering through, we've got a very large physical area in the garden, with the rope ladder being a huge success for the children, and they love climbing it and swinging on it. And over to our loose parts and our blocks and our tractor tyres and our construction area, where we do let the children just explore and use trial and error to build and construct, make shelters, make dens. And here's our sandpit. Now the sandpit, again, a bit like indoors, the children know that there are 6 children that can be in the sandpit at one time, and they take it in turns to put their shoes on, come out, and then their friend will go in, and they're very good at taking it in turns and developing those social skills. We've got a cosy book corner here where we encourage the children to have a little bit of quiet time with a book, read some stories, perhaps sing some songs. As we move over into our role play mud kitchen area, we've got our little stage set up there, and the children like to give us renditions of plays, sing songs and tell stories. And then our mud kitchen is always popular, with lots of mixing and digging and stirring and popping things in the oven and developing those fine motor skills alongside those social skills in the garden. The garden has a full range of resources. We've got a shed full of extra additional bits and bobs, and again out here the focus is on child initiated learning, where our highly skilled team make the most of children's skills to move their learning on in small steps.